Bam. Oh, snaps. What's up, Nitro Nation? This is the Muggy Maniac in the Nitro Cave. Now, this is going to be kind of a different video from what you guys are used to seeing from me. But I think it's important. Because a lot of this stuff has went already past. And is still going on. And going to continue to happen in 8 scale nitro. Okay? And I've told you guys before in the past, the reason that I got into nitro was because of one guy. And this guy was a big influence for me and was, you know, the reason why I got into nitro. I did E-word for many years, long time ago. Obviously it's changed. I've been in RC for, over 30 years, but mostly E-word. I've only got less than 4 years of nitro experience, so I don't have a lot. But it just fit me because I'm a motorhead. I've told you guys in the past. I'm a gearhead, motorhead. I like real shit. But anyway, I got into nitro because, you know, I always wanted to, but I just knew, or what I thought is that it was a lot more expensive. There was a lot more to it, obviously. And I started watching these videos of this guy. And you guys know this guy. He just celebrated 100,000 subscribers, which is like, I can't even fathom that. That's like an accomplishment that, you know, not many have done. And this guy just had this fire and this passion and this love for nitro. And I started watching his videos, and I'm like, man, I can relate to this guy. Everything that he was saying, he was talking about stuff, and it's like, man, this guy could be my twin brother. We think alike. And I remember when I talked to him for the first time, he was like, man, I wish me and you were neighbors. Man, we would be rapping shit, and we would be, you know, exchanging pipes and just, you know, doing all kinds of motorhead shit. And we made jokes about, man, we're like cut from the same cloth. He used to do E-word as well before he got into nitro, just like me, and I used to solder and build my own batteries just like him, and just everything about this guy was just, it was like another me. So obviously I really related to him. Okay? And, you know, over time, you know, he got really big, and I'm just glad that I was introduced to or I found this guy on YouTube, because he helped me through a lot of different situations in nitro, a lot of ups and downs. And, you know, during, you know, a few years ago, there was a point where a lot of shit was being discontinued in nitro. And anyway, this video I'm going to show you, it's about a 30-minute video. You guys can either watch it, you don't have to watch it. Some of you might have seen it, but I guarantee you a lot of you haven't, especially newbies. You've heard of him, you know who he is. He's, you know, pretty big on YouTube. I mean, 100,000 subscribers, well, I mean, that's, like I said, that's an accomplishment in itself. But I wouldn't probably, you know, I don't know for sure, but I'm almost 99% sure that I wouldn't even be in nitro if it wasn't for me finding this guy and just really being a student of what he was talking about, what he was doing at the time. And, you know, now he's gone on to fifth scale and drag racing and all that. And does that mean that he doesn't have a passion or love for nitro anymore? No, it's just he's doing a lot more, and he's earned that right. He's paid his dues in nitro. He's went through all the shit. He's been through the thick and thin and the ups and downs, along with a lot of us that have been around. So anyway, I came across this video, and that I'm going to show you. Like I said, it's about 30 minutes, and this is where was a defining moment, not only for him, but for a lot of us, including me, to where I decided, you know what, this is why I do this. I have the same passion and that same drive and that same just love for just nitro, nothing else. Okay? And I still believe this guy feels this way, even though this video was a while back. I don't know how long ago. I didn't check the date on it. It was probably at least a couple of years. But that's when I knew that, you know what, this is what I want to do. I want to do nitro and only nitro. So a lot of the things you're going to hear this guy talk about is the same exact way that I feel. I mean, where do you think I get all this shit from? I don't just make this up, or I didn't just come up with it on my own. I got it from this guy. And sure, there's other guys that I went to, and guys that I go to now, and you know, I mention Adam Drake a lot. Raja 111, you know, is a guy that's been around not as long. You know, he just celebrated 300 subscribers, which is also awesome. You know, Elite RC, I talk to him daily. You know, there's a handful of guys, but those are the main guys that I always give shout outs to, and that I plug a lot, because I believe in I believe exactly the way that they believe in some aspects. And especially John Bodejel for what he believes in and the way that he feels about nitro. I mean, this guy is a true, what I call a true pioneer, on not just on YouTube, but in nitro. And he's just a gearhead, man. This guy is a full-on gearhead. Is he the most technical guy? No. Is he the most, you know, has he got it down to a science? Well, I don't know. Maybe certain things, you know. But anyway, just the meat and potato of what he does and how he is and how he feels is the same way that I feel. But before we get into all that, a quick update. It's very early. Saturday morning. I'm up very early. By the time you guys see this video, it'll probably be still early. And like I said, you can watch it. You don't have to watch it. Some of you might have seen this video, but I think it's important that you watch it. And I've seen this video a few times, but it just reminded me of the way that I feel and the way that I am. The way that you hear me talk trash, and sometimes I get fired up about certain things, and just the way this guy does. You're going to see him in the moment of where he's just laying it all out there of how he really feels about this hobby. And this will pertain not just to nitro guys, but also to fifth scale guys too. Because he talks, this is where he's into fifth scale during this video too. But he still was pretty much into nitro. He was just getting going in fifth scale. So anyway, couple updates. The MBX is gonna be brapping today. We're running the 9886 Novarasi with the 41032 header. Got the Pico in there. You guys seen the last video, I had servo issues. Hopefully that'll be worked out. We're going to see how these JX servos hold up. I've ran both of them before, but just not together. And this will be the first time that I'm running these JX servos. They're really quick, very affordable. You know, and I've got comments, you know, why don't you try this servo and Spectrums and 100. I'm just not the guy that's going to spend even $80, let alone $100 or more on a servo when I'm not even racing. And there's a lot other servos out there that are affordable, that are just as good for bashing. Even if I was racing, I don't think I would spend $100 and something. I'm not a pro racer, so I'm not going to spend $150 $50 on a servo when I can get a decent servo for around 50, 60 bucks, you know, that works just as well. And then the next up, more than likely, I'm probably going to run the Techno with the Rex Legend 28.8 modded by RB Mods. The Pico is modded by RB Mods as well, which Rick is the one that's been doing my motor work. And I'm running the Pico pipe on this with the 41001 header on it. I don't think I've ran it on this motor before, so we're going to see how that goes. I have a couple goodies that I got. I'm not the unboxing guy, as I told you guys before, but, you know, and you're going to see that John talk about, you know, a company that you guys know I really don't care for because of what he's going to go over, and, you know, just emphasize why I feel the same way. And the company's Horizon, but their customer service, I will say, is one of the best. They always have taken care of me whenever I had issues. I had an issue with that Losi wrench, which is one of my favorite. They sent me a brand new one. It's got like a kit. It's got, you know, some Allen wrenches in it, some other shock tools. But I love this. It's my favorite plug wrench, man. These things are just, it's a shame that other one, I don't know, maybe I just got a bad one, but I don't know why it took a shit on me, but this is a brand new one. So another thing I got through Horizon, this is great for anybody, new, advanced, whatever. You guys can see that. My lighting kind of sucks. Hold on. There we go. It's by Connect. I don't know if you guys can you see that? It runs you 20 bucks. 20 something bucks, pretty cheap. It's a tool, another toolkit. I'm gonna try it. I've heard good things about it. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but it comes in this really cool carrying case. Kind of cool. It's got, you know, it's got both, which is kind of cool. It's got metric sockets that are on these shafts, and I like these hex shafts because these fit right in and they'll lock right into any cordless. That's what I like about them. How good a quality, I don't know yet. They look decent. Time will tell. It comes with this handheld deal. It looks like it's a ratchet. I think it is. Yeah, kind of cool. And it has all the bits on the end of it, which these are also cool again because these will fit into any cordless. But it comes with this. I don't know about the grip. Kind of weird. But anyway, especially for somebody that's new. I'm not new, but, you know, and it comes with some open-end wrenches for like your turnbuckles and shit. So I mean, it looks decent for the price. I mean, we'll see. I won't know until I use it. But anyway, that just a little couple things there. Nothing big. Like I said, I don't do a lot of unboxing, especially stuff like this. But I thought I'd just show you guys that. But anyway, so we're gonna watch this video. Let me see if I can get the lighting in here better. By the way, welcome all Muggy Maniacs, Buggy Maniacs, Truggy Maniacs, Muggy Maniacs, Fifth Scale Insaniacs, and the Monster Truck guys. You guys are welcome too. But anyway, without further ado, watch this video, pay attention. This is where he just goes off on just the way that he feels. And this is the exact way that I feel about nitro. So, I mean, sometimes we need to be reminded why we're in this or why we're maybe not going to be in this for the long haul. And John's been around since 1985, so he's been around the block. So anyway, here we go.
Number one goodie over here. This is a must. I have plenty of these. Alright, but if I see it, I'll buy it. Because I'm afraid this Horizon Hobby freaking dynamite people are going to be discontinuing it. Who knows? I mean, they have been doing some serious damage to the gas and nitro world lately. Right? I've always loved them. I've always supported them. But it's really sad. It's a shame of what they've been doing lately. Okay? Alright? From the start of discontinuing this great Dynamite 086 pipe,
That was a shame.
alright, to discontinuing this great 5th scale work stand. Alright? I mean, look at this. It was reasonable. It was helpful. It's strong. So what if it's heavier than some others? It's cheaper than the others. You can use many platforms than the others. It's a no-brainer. This helps people come into the hobby. They can't come into the hobby and start spending thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Even people that's in the hobby for years don't want to be spending thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay? I mean, there's no reason why there should be so many middlemen robbing people, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say it, robbing people, because most things could be half the price. Look what happened to MIP. MIP is the best freaking tools, bro, for RCs, in my opinion. But why do they overcharge so much, man? There's no reason for that. They could have cut the price in half for more people. Look at them now. They're gone. What was the point of that, MIP? You could have had a future with us. You way overbanged people, overcharged people for stuff. Look at, they had great clutches, guys. They had great clutches. Many of you guys that have been in this hobby know what the hell I'm talking about. MIP clutches were great. Everybody loved them, right? Why the hell were there so much money, dude? Why? You know what I'm saying? Now look, I got one here over here, never used. It was ridiculous, the price, bro. But obviously, when they went out of business, it was like half the price. It was a reasonable price. That price should have been like that for years. All right? Look what it says there, guys. Look what it says there. $150 for the stupid clutch. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? There's no reason for that. This clutch could have been $50, no more than $50, bro. All right? You can get good clutches today for $20. All right? $30. Why the hell does this have to be $150? Are you smoking good shit? Guess what? Today you're not smoking nothing because you're gone. What was the point of that? Overcharging people. You know what I'm saying? So you had the best products. You could have kept going. Why? Look at this. Come on, bro. These three. Really? Really? You know, you could have been almost half the price. Could have been definitely half the price. This here, what I do is, I have plenty of these. I highly recommend it. This will help nitro guys, or newbies in the nitro world, save a lot of time and frustration. Alright? I do not use these chargers. I take the igniter out, I grab this charger, and I throw it in the freaking garbage. Alright, yes? And back in the day, I wish I had these, because this is actually a better one than back in the day. Alright? But I grab them, and I throw them out. I do not use this shit. This here, people used to keep them overnight, forget that they're plugged, and charge these shits all night, and damage their batteries. I have igniters that from 2005. You know, I have igniters still from like years, and every time if I see them, like I was at Track Day Hobbies today, boom, I'm picking these up. This is the best ones. Get them. Part number DYN 1922. Get them before they discontinue them. All right. What I do is I use that 19-in-1 and 18-in-1 squid. So you hook up to your charger. That will have the igniter plug. Alright, wish I had one here to show you guys what I'm talking about. But you've seen them. I show it all the time in the past. Alright, maybe I have one here. Alright, so check it out. I have stuff right here. Alright, so you guys can get something like this. Alright, there's other ones that have even more. Alright, get one of these. You'll have every plug. Alright? But the main reason why I get this is because of this guy here. Because of this here. Instead of using this crap, you connect this to here. Now, find out what battery you have in here, how many milliamps it is, what it is. Alright? And then hook it up to your good quality charger nowadays. can hook it up to a charger like this, a charger like an Onyx, or a high-tech, whatever charger you got, a good quality one, and set it and forget it. It will not overcharge this battery ever again. So use this. Get something like this. Alright, and charge up your glow plug igniter. Now, the reason why I like this glow plug igniter so much is it can save you a lot of time and a lot of frustration. See that gauge? That gauge there tells you if the glow plug is good or not. If it's working or not. Okay? So, a lot of times, I've seen it, people be out there pull starting their shit, and I hate pull start nitros, or they'll be bump starting their shit forever, burning their wheels, melting their wheels. I don't know why. If the nitro motor don't start within a few seconds, especially if it's preheated, stop what you're doing. There's something wrong. Right? Nitro's supposed to fire up right away. You're supposed to have that shit doing it. Alright, so let's move on. Look at this. Serious goodies here. Got some FID racing parts here. Some nice goodies. You guys will be seeing more of this on my MTXL rebuild and upgrade. Is the part number FID XL020. Okay, I got this from Track Day Hobbies, my local hobby store. I pretty much almost guarantee not many hobby stores left in the country that has these in stock. I can pretty much almost guarantee that. Yeah, so good stuff. Serious goodies here. Alright, we're gonna need this for the next level engine right there. Alright. You guys know I love the MTXL. It's my favorite basher. Got more goodies here. Okay. FID XL021. Alright, very nice, very nice. We will not be taking it out of the bag because I'm not ready for it yet. I'm going to keep it sealed. And this is center diff bracket. Okay, next goodie. FID XL022 rear center diff bracket. Very nice. That's some zan right there. Very nice shit. Very nice machined. Very nice chunk of aluminum right there. Very nice designs. Finned out nice. Awesome. And seems like some heavy duty shit too. It's not okay, what else we got? What else we got? What we got here? We got ourselves a LOS 252015 61 tooth spur gear for the DBXL. Alright, well, I'm gonna finally do it because I have no choice but to do it. This is a spur gear for the DBXL that I have to start using on my MTXL. Alright, in order for me to run that bad bitch right there, the Mercy Max Hornet 46. Alright, and I'll use the pinion gear that I got from Detroit Performance RC, and that should be a good combo. My buddy Rich Gordon has had good luck with that. Yeah, you can go even taller with the gears, but bro, it's an MTXL. Ain't no speed run shit, you know what I'm saying? And this is already going to be too fast for a monster truck. The reason why I have to gear it is because of the truly overpowered engine. Alright, that's the only reason why. Alright, and even with this gearing that I'm going to be using soon, it'll lift the front end up. Alright, yeah, you guys can go check out Rich Gordon's channel. That son of a bitch lifts the front end up. So, MTXL is no joke. Alright, anyway, yeah, we got a lot to do. Get all my MTXL stuff over here ready. There's all my MTXL stuff here. Right, all this here. All these goodies here. Bearings, we're gonna be doing bearings. Look, I got more FID here from before. Center diff bracket. Alright, look at that. RCR brakes. Disc brakes. 2 sets of bearings. Sway bar. What else? got a bunch of stuff, man. I can't believe I've never broken an A-arm on my MTXL yet. And I fly that bitch. That thing is scary looking when it's up in the air, 25 feet, 20 feet. Yes, I did do a couple of really absurd jumps with that son of a bitch. And somehow it landed fine. But alright, let's get back to another thing.
This is where he gets really fired up.
My hobby store, kind of happy, excited, and then kind of sad as well at the same time. And listen, I'm trying to do. There are good things happening, right? But somehow people try to companies try to end shit. They try to end a good thing. Why? Because they think they think they're gonna convert me over to freaking E-word. Hell no, that's not gonna happen. I'd rather be done with this fucking hobby once and for all if there was to do that. I'm only in this here because of the gas engine, because of the motors. That's it. That's only why. Maybe I'll do a rock climber E-word in the future. I did have plans to do a nitro rock climber, but nah, forget about that.
Please don't, John.
Do a rock climber? I don't know. I do like the trails, the skills of rock climbing, whatever. Look, you can like whatever you want, but there's no way in hell I'm a motorhead, right? That's the only reason why I'm in this here. That's it. I love my nitro engines. I love rebuilding them. I love going over them. I like messing around with them, trying out different carburetors, different pipes, exhausts. That's what it's all about for me. You know, there's some guys that just, they like to be clean. They don't like to get their hands dirty. And they mess around with one car or two. And they just change battery packs. That's not me. That's not fun for me. Right? I'm a guy that likes race cars, motorcycles, real shit. Engines, bro. There's nothing else I can say. Yeah, I just don't get it. Sometimes you can't convert me, bro. Yeah, look. Don't convert a guy that's already been through E-words. I've been through E-words. I've raced E-words. Don't tell me about E-words, bro. I used to solder my own batteries. I used to make my own battery packs. Don't tell me about E-words. You know, I don't get it. Sometimes you get some weird ass comments, but you know, maybe they don't understand. Maybe they don't know I've been in this hobby since 1985. Maybe they don't know that.
85.
You get a guy that started last year or 2 years ago with a goddamn Traxxas Slash. Then they know the whole world. They think they know the world already. Tell them they don't even have goddamn tools, and they're telling me what to do. Come on now, get off. Come on, get off Spiky now. All right, get off Spiky. Don't be. I'm married, bro. Don't try to get the Spiky. You know what I'm saying? My wife already owns it. So, all right. So anyway, just some annoying shit. But anyway, check this out. Speaking of E-words, look, I got me a battery pack here. DYN1428. This is a Life battery, and it's got pretty damn good 4100 milliamp. Not bad. This is gonna go on my 5T. This right here, your house will not go on fire with this, guys.
Yep.
This shit will not blow up on you guys. This lasts a good while. This will last a good while for you. This will power your servos very well. It will power your servos better than a 6-volt. It won't power it as much as a LiPo, but it's going to be right there. You can't even tell. It's going to be in the middle, right in between the 6-volt and the LiPo power, 7.4. All right. So it's a 6.6 volt, 4100 milliamp, 2S. All right, Life battery, Life. Finally, right? Listen to what I'm about to tell you guys. This Dynamite Horizon Hobbies that started doing the right thing, that was doing the right thing. And for me, they were always a step ahead of the other companies by a little bit. Guess what, guys? They discontinued this son of a bitch right here. Can you believe it? Just when they started doing the right thing, man, they're gonna go out and fucking discontinue this son of a bitch. Guys, email the shit out of the Horizon Hobby. Email the shit out of those guys. I don't know who the hell is working there now. Who's changing that company and taking the company down to the fucking grave with them, alright? I don't understand. Check this out. DYN1428. I want to try to get another one of these to strap to my empty cell. I don't care if it don't fit the battery, my battery pack, my receiver battery box. I'm gonna like zip tie it. I don't give a shit. This may work on the MTXL. All right, this may have. I'm gonna try it out. If it works, this is definitely gonna go on my X2 5T here. All right, it's definitely gonna go on my X2. I'm gonna get another one. I do have a lipo for my Chrome Losi 5T right there. I'm getting rid of that shit. I'm getting rid of it. I'm gonna put one of these. All right, I have to get another one of these. How am I gonna get it if it's discontinued? I mean, you look around. I gotta look for these. Why do they want to get rid of life batteries? Why? Why are you gonna get rid of this? This doesn't go on fire. Fucking jackasses. This is safer. You can poke this. You can stab this son of a bitch. It's not gonna blow up. You can't do that to a lipo, son. You can't. You can't go on vacation with lipos in your house. That shit could go. You can come home to a burnt fucking house. You have a chance of that happening. Do you understand? There is a chance. Listen, my neighbor across the street, his garage burnt down. That took out a shed. Inside his garage was a Corvette and a Harley Davidson. Burnt down from an X-Max with the lipo battery shits. Alright? So, it can happen. You guys already seen, I have videos in the past of E-words going on fire. Armor Cratons going on fire. One ESC's burning up. Another one, the wires melting and went on fire. And this shit-ass smoke that I can still taste today. Worst fucking smell. I have proof of it. Alright? There's many other E-words that go on fire that I did not film because I felt bad. Email the shit out of Horizon Hobbies. Look at this beautiful work stand. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Like I was saying before, they discontinued a great work stand. Why? Look what you can do to this, man. You got pins here. It was reasonable. You know, it was reasonable. It's strong. It's heavy duty. Look at it. You can work on this very nicely. Look at this. I can pull my motor out. You can put your side skid plates on. You can do everything from this. You save money. This will create the newbies stay in the hobby, not leave it because they're afraid of costs. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I got another goodie here. Turtle Racing. All right, part number TUR0029. All right, it's a clutch carrier for the G320 engines. Okay, got this at my hobby store. Yes, my local hobby store has these in stock. Yes. I'm also a big fan of the Turtle Racing stuff. I'm a big fan of all the goodie stuff, real stuff. Big fan. Alright, so another thing I want to bring up. I heard a rumor yesterday, and today I heard again from another source, and it could be damn true. And this is what I'm about to say. Check this out. Like I said before, I feel like there's somebody out there, there's some sort of freaking force out there that's trying to eliminate us. And I'm not going to let that happen. They're not going to with me. The only thing we can do is say F them. F them. That's it. They're not going to tell us, guys like us, that do real shit, what to do, what to have fun with. Because this is where you learn more. You're right, you need some sort of skill for this. Alright? Anybody could do E-words. Almost anybody could do E-words. They're kind of boring because I can have the baddest fucking E-word out there in a matter of 1 week. Built. Simple. There's no challenge for me in that. There's no challenge for anybody with that shit. Because everybody could do the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I can run a fucking big-ass Coke can motor, E-word motor here if I wanted to. Very easy and cheaper. I'm into real shit, right? I gotta work extra hours to get what I want so I can get the real deal shit right there. You know what I'm saying? So, this You gotta become a man to have this shit. All right, you gotta have bigger balls to do real stuff. Okay, so what I'm about to say is, I've heard that outerwears is discontinuing the freaking outerwears for the engine cases. Can you believe that shit? I'm so upset. Like, I'm fucking, Anyway, if you guys know what the hell, what a crankcase is, some of you guys may not know. A crankcase is this. Crankcase of an engine, a real motor. This is a crankcase. This is like a block. If you, an engine block, right? This is the crankcase. There's a case that holds your crankshaft and your piston rod, your connecting rod and your piston. All right. The guys that like to go off-road, sand, dirt, mud, leaves, grass, gravel, all right, rocks and shit, right? We must run an outerwear, guys. Outerwears makes outerwears. All right, they have a Velcro kit. I have past videos that show how I install them and shit. They have Velcros, and they have this mesh, beautiful mesh, and it works well. I've had that one for about 7 years now. Well, they're discontinuing the crankcase one. They're only gonna have the pull start ones. Can you? I hope that those 3 people were wrong. It was mistakenly. It was a mistake. I'm hoping, but it's a rumor as of now. I called up outerwears. I have not heard from them yet. I'm waiting. It is the weekend. Hopefully next week they get back to me. All right. If not, guys, you better go and email the shit out of outerwears. They have to bring that back out if that's true. They have to bring. What the hell do you suppose me to do? I don't want to put a mesh kit. Yeah, you can do a mesh mod. I don't want a mesh mod because you can get sand in your motor still. All right, you don't want sand getting up in here, getting sucked up in here. You're getting shit sucked up in here, right? Yes, you get it in through here and through here. You don't want sand getting in there, grinding up against your flywheel, fucking up your coil and shit. Dirt going into your head here. All right, this is a Scopaz, a different motor. I should use this motor as an example. Here. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Here is the freaking outerwear. All right, I got a black one here. All right, look at this. Look. Look at this. See the Velcro, the whole 9 yards. Look what happens if you don't have the Velcro in your crankcase. Look. You shitting me, man? Let's just say this is a stock RTR 29cc motor, right? No big deal for me. It's nothing. And it's not a bad motor, I gotta be honest with you. It works well. Look at these holes. You're gonna get shit in there, gravel. Bro, I'm running an MTXL. What do they want to do? Do they want to eliminate the gas MTXL? Do they want to eliminate the most popular freaking car, fifth scale gas 5T? Man, do they want to eliminate this shit? This year we have so many more newbies. So many more newbies. First timers into the gas stuff, loving it, going crazy. Going over to DDM, buying stuff left and right, going to Detroit Performance, buying stuff, going over to local hobby stores. We got local hobby stores now coming back. This Track Day Hobbies, my new local hobby store that I only go to that does real shit, is doing very well, super well, because of the gas stuff. All the gas guys are going over there. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't go to no other freaking hobby store that has stuff in stock anymore without ordering shit. You know? So, like this year, I went there. He had this hanging on his walls. It's amazing. You cannot. I can guarantee no other hobby store has that. You know, maybe 1 or 2 more. You know, I don't know, man. But outerwears supposedly discontinued the freaking outerwear for the crankcase. Email the shit out of those guys. Email them. Tell them what's up with that. Is that true? What's up with that? That can't happen. That cannot happen. They do that, man. That's terrible. Terrible. That's a kick in the face. Right? But they'll make a goddamn outerwear to cover a freaking E-word chassis. Bro. Can you believe that shit? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Look, outerwear is very important. Right? Look, supposedly they'll still have this one. I don't want. What's the point of? What's the point? If you can't cover your crankcase, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? I tell you right now, if outerwear really did discontinue that crankcase, and if somebody else comes with that, that's going to take that over and run with that, right now is an opportunity. If it is true, I don't know yet. If it is true, that would be an opportunity for another company, a new company, to take that over. You know, get some Velcro, line it up, make a liner, get some mesh, a screen like this style, and run with it. Take advantage of it, since they're not doing it. They don't have the balls to do it. But I cannot believe this. But I've heard it from a couple of guys. I will get back to you and find out if it's true or not. But as of now, from those 3 guys that told me this, it seems like it's sad but true. Sad but true. Yeah, so check it out. Beautiful tools. Beautiful. Very good quality. Alright. Do the others. Look at this ball end, man. This is a serious one. This is a real deal ball end. Still got these guys to do. Oh, I still got these to do. Look at this. Look at these 3 tools. Come on now. No wonder you guys are out of business. Look at this. Very nice. Huh. Look at these, guys. Look at these. Look at that. Bam! Damn, $110. Hell no. Yes, they're freaking awesome tools. They're top notch. But not no $110 worth. Come on now. Come on. I'm telling you. If it could be just half that price. or even a little bit more than half the price. Not no 110 for this. Come on now. You guys most likely would have still been in business today. It's unfortunate. Alright. I got SAE sizes, standard sizes, and metric. Alright, I got both. You gotta have. If you're a tool guy like me that does all types of jobs, you must have tools. Check it out, guys. Time to go to work. This is why I can't wrench on my shit. And this is how you get to buy engines. Simple as that.
True. Well, you guys get the gist of that, right? Sorry, I know that video had its slow times, but I think that's important, man. We need to be reminded, or maybe the question should be to you, do you have that kind of passion? Do you feel like that about nitro when shit like that happens? And it still goes on. Now, obviously, some of those things happen and some of those things didn't happen. Outerwears are still around. Just so you guys know, FYI, there is no phone number for outerwear. I had an issue where they sent me the wrong air filter, so I ended up eating like 20-something bucks because I couldn't get in touch with them. They have no phone number. Now, I don't know about you guys, but any company, this is how I am now because I've dealt with that shit. If they don't have a phone number where I can't contact them and talk to a human being, then I'm not, excuse my language, I'm not fucking with them. That's just me. You do what you want, but that's just me. That's why I don't really care about, the end bleed pipes. No disrespect to Robin. He does great work from what I hear, but you can't even talk to the person. They're in Canada, you got to email them. The same way that TNS was, you couldn't talk to him, you know, Neil, because he's in Canada. You know, I mean, there's companies out there where, for whatever reason, they don't have a phone number. You know, you got to email them or send them an email. Fuck all that. Excuse my language again. You know, if I can't talk to somebody, I'm good. I'm out. Peace. Next. That's just how I roll. You guys do what you want. But anyway, the whole gist of this video is, do you have what it takes to stick in this through that type of shit like that? John, he's still around, and he's went through a lot of shit, and there's gonna continue to have shit. But like I told you guys in the last video, they're just nitro, you know. And you could take this how you want it. Nitro will never, ever, ever be as big as E-word because of a lot of shit like that. And the fact that, you know, people just are so lazy that all these companies know that. And they don't really put a lot into nitro because they know it takes more time, it takes more effort, it takes more work, it takes a lot more. Because it can be challenging. E-word doesn't take anything. You heard what John said, and I tell people that do E-word, and they get mad at me. What do you mean it's not real? Well, what do you mean it's not? What is exactly what I just said? It's not real. You fucking plug a battery in and you go, and that's it. Well, I mean, there is some bullshit. Anybody can do E-word. I can do E-word. I can do E-word right now, just like John was saying. Build me an E-word within a week or so, and spank anybody's ass. I know that. Okay? But can you or can somebody get a motor tuned right? And that's kind of, you know, we've been talking about the motor tuning stuff, but, you know, I mean, that's true. Can you tune a motor? Well, that remains to be seen. Only you can answer your own question. Okay? So anyway, that's all. I just wanted to share that video with you guys. I just think it was crazy because I was going through I watched John's videos, a lot of them, and I've seen pretty much all of his videos. But, you know, when I'm wrenching and so forth, I'll, you know, watch him, Adam, Jake, other guys. And I came across that video. I'm like, you know what? This is a video where it defined me as, you know, how I wanted to approach nitro. Did I want to go all in or not? And like I said in the past before, you're either all in or you're all out. You know, either get in, put both feet in, or, excuse my language, get the fuck out. That's what it's going to take, a lot more, and it's not going to be easy. But, you know, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Right? I mean, that's the way I feel. But, you know, anything that's easy, there's not a lot of reward in it. And that's the way I feel. And you take that however you want. It's not very gratifying, I should say. You know, just like my old man used to say, you know, and I don't know if you want to apply this, but anything that you do as a career that's easy, it's not going to pay you a lot of money. I think that's, you know, there is a lot of reality to that. I think that's very truthful. And anything that's hard, and the harder it is to do, is going to pay you more money. That's life. So, how do I apply that to nitro? Well, nitro is hard. I mean, it's not hard. I don't want to use that word. I think that's too extreme. But it can be difficult and more challenging. But the rewards are way more gratifying. To actually see your shit run, a real motor that you tuned. I mean, the satisfaction you get compared to an E-word where you're just plugging in a battery, you didn't really do anything. You charged up your battery and you plugged it in, that's it. Nitro isn't like that, you know. I think the rewards in nitro, because of, you know, what it pertains, is a lot more. And the fact that you actually will, you know, take a challenge, and that's why, you know, I take pride in what I do. So maybe that's another question. Do you have any pride in what you're doing? Well, I don't know. It'll show when you run your vehicle how it runs and how, you know, how you approach certain things and troubleshooting. And which we're going to get into troubleshooting on the next couple of videos. But anyway, You know what? I hope that might have helped some people, might have opened your guys' eyes up. Some people, it'll fall on deaf ears. It'll go in one ear and one and out the other. But anyway, that's all I got. That's almost an hour of your guys' time again. Most of it was that video. I just wanted to share that video with you guys, and you know, you'll see a Brat video from the next time I do an upload. So anyway, that's all Muggy Maniacs got. Shout out, you know, to all you guys that are in this. This is a shout out to all you guys that are out there, and you know who you are. That have both feet in. They're in Nitro to do this all the way. If not, quit kidding yourself, because you're not fooling me, and you know, whoever, you're only fooling yourself. And you know, do this all the way, man, or do E-word, man. Do something else. But anyway, that's all I got. This tool set looks pretty cool. I'll let you guys know how it goes when the shit strips out. We'll see. Alright, people. Remember, if you guys got shelf queens, shelf bitches, whatever you want to call them, you guys are hibernating, you're in a coma, so to speak, as far as your nitro shit, make sure your shit's bottom dead center your piston. After run fluid in there while you're storing your shit. So that's all the Muggies got. Peace out.